Alright, so just going to make a quick video on a couple of the websites I use. Some of them are just my preference, so you may or may not like them, but a lot of good information out there. So here's FinViz. Pretty much any stock you can think of, they have it. They're pretty good about like putting up tickers like right after IPO within a day or two. They used to not be that good at it, but now they're getting faster. So here, let's show an example. Here's DDOG, for instance, Datadog. So you get the chart here, which is great. And they just put this cursor on it too, so you can see the open, low, high, close, all that good stuff. And then you got a lot of good info right down here. Things that I look at are usually like ATR. You know, like DDOG has an ATR. That's the average true range, 473. That's pretty good. If you're trading options, you want big dollar moves. So, you know, the more expensive the stock, the you know, like for instance, like Nvidia trades for like $5.30 a share. So 1% move on Nvidia is $5. So, you know, you get a 2, 3, 4, 5 day. You're talking anything from, you know, $5 to $20, $25. So that's huge with options. Any kind of dollar mover that skips dollars is insane. So you get a lot of good stuff. You get the ATR, you get the beta. That's not listed on the DDOG, but you get some other fundamental stuff that I don't really give a shit about. You get the average volume, the relative volume, and then you get, you know, the upgrades. They list them here. You have all the news here, and then they even feed in the feed from StockTwits on here, which is, you know, basically like it's like Twitter, but it's just for stocks. And that can be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, you know, you don't want to get too wrapped up in what other people are saying. Sometimes it can scare you out of position. Sometimes it can just it can get you too bulled up and make you do stupid shit. But it's definitely good. Like, there's some like people I recognize here from Twitter that are good. Like this guy, Wall Street Jesus, he's always good. He always just posts legit stuff, just the news, no commentary. But a lot of people in here are just like, either like ultra bullish, ultra bearish, and they're a bunch of assholes, and that's not to listen to. All right, cool. So that's FinViz. They also do have a screener, which is probably the best part of FinViz. So if you're looking for those big rangers, then this is how you can find them. So like average volume, usually never mess with anything under 1 million shares. Computer's being slow. So over 1 million, that's probably as low as you want to go. There's, you know, other long-term holds you can do stuff with, you know, that trades on lighter volume. It's just harder to get in and out of. Like if you're day trading, you want to do higher volume stuff. If you're swing trading, you know, medium volume's cool. And if you're holding something long-term or position trading, then just go ahead and, you know, you can trade virtually anything. You just have to be more strategic about entering and exiting on like low volume traders. So yeah, so there's the volume, and let's see here, like price. Say we want to get like a big ass ranger, you know, to make fucking huge dollar moves on via options. And let's see here, what else? What am I looking for? Yeah, so this is all under descriptive, and then I'd go over to technical up here at the top. And then I would look for average true range. It's like go for something nice, like over 3. And yeah, I mean, this is going to give you a ton of results. So, you know, if you want to narrow it down, like go for a higher volume, or you want to, you know, add other things in here, just like check them all out, play with it. And I usually like to get the list down to like, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 pages. I don't want to look at too many stocks. Nobody has time for that shit. So anyways, that's FinViz and the screener in a nutshell. Check it out. Then here's stockcharts.com. We'll do DDOG again, just as an example. I'll just show you how I set it up, the way I like to look at it. And so I'll come down here. I changed this to predefined range. 6 months is good. Let's see here. All right. Size, I go to landscape. Price labels. Full quote. Take off log scale. Solid candles. Go to green. I keep it simple. Green and red. All right. Then simple moving average. Change this one to 200. I like this one in blue. This will make it blue. And this will make this one red. The EMA 50, which is something you'll hear me talk about a lot. The EMA 50. The EMA 50 is just the exponential moving average 50 time periods of whatever time period you're looking at, whether that's 5 minute, 60 minute, daily, weekly, whatever. So then I'll throw out the Bollies, the Bollinger Bands, and I'll throw down here I do Rock, which is rate of change, and I do it for a 5-day period. I do like everything on like multiples of 5 because there's 5 trading days in a week. So I'll do like 5 and 20 when I do like an ATR. Anyways, that's for another time. I'll talk to you about that later. Anyway, so let's see what this pulls up, how it changes. I'm on my slow laptop today, so forgive me. So there we go. That's how I look at it. So you got your MACD, which is a good, classic indicator. You got your rock, which I put in, so it just crossed above 152, so it's looking positive. You got your RSI, which is always on that chart, and that's looking okay. It's looking a little weak, but it's just coming off this weak area here. So yeah, that's the basics on that. That's how I set that up. Get another look at charts. It's just I look at charts on multiple platforms, but this is just another avenue to kind of digest information. So. Then here's Swing Trade Bot, and this is a good website for, obviously swing trading. So like you want to see like where the stock's at, the time you're trading it, and it's like I don't use it to make decisions, but I usually look at it to kind of confirm or deny what I'm thinking. So like if I'm pretty like, man, this thing's gonna make a move, and like let's see where it's at in on Swing Trade Bot, because they have a bunch of it's just algos just picking up what the price action's doing, and it makes little recommendations off of it. So it's like take it with a grain of salt. Like Swing Trade Bot's giving D-Dog a C right now, which is fair. I mean it did just pull back pretty good, but it's on a move up again. It's bouncing back up, so you'll see like short term is up now, which is cool. Intermediate term up, long term up, and then ADX weaker absent, which is another indicator, which we can maybe talk about another time, or you can look it up, Google it, and then you have all these like recommendations, and they even have an intraday alerts now, like up 2%, rose above previous day's high. Like I don't look at this intraday really. I can look on my platform for that kind of stuff. So you'll see here's Datadog, another chart like fed in from TradingView, which TradingView is another great site. And then for the options side of things, go to, I use this all the time, Options Profit Calculator. A lot of like platforms, like trading platforms, will have this built in. But I like using this site better because, I don't know, just the way they display the information is pretty cool. So D-Dog. All right, so you just enter the ticker, you get price, it filters it in. Sometimes it's delayed, so just ignore it. I got long some 105, Jan 15 105 calls on Friday, and that's about 5% out of the money. It's trading about $100 right now. D-Dog did get, I think my average was 120. And I only picked up 10 of those. And then come down here, and then manual entry options you can throw in. Don't want to mess with these really. Implied volatility, it auto fills that, but you can check the options chains to see if it's like off. It's usually about right though. And then like so with D-Dog, it's trading about 100, so I'd put on the low side like 95, and I'd put on the high side like fuck it, 115. Not that I think it's going to go to 115, but it gives you an idea of like. So then you can change this in profit loss via dollar percent. I do dollar, and then calculation date today. You calculate that. This gives you an idea of like the pricing of your options. Like you're like, hey, is this is this like, does this even have a chance? Like, so like right here, it's saying, you get a 5% up move from my entry price. Say D-Dog went up $5 today to 105. The profit on that would be, it'd be 161% profit. So, and then you can see up at the top right here, there's the initial cost and then the profit. So, yeah, that's a great site to kind of understand what you could potentially make. It's also bad because you don't want to be sitting here being like, oh, it's going to go to 114, man. Today it's going to do this, man. I'm going to make 752 today. It's possible, but unlikely. So just manage your expectations. Don't get overexcited about that. And then bar chart. This is an awesome site. I go to the options and then most active stocks. It's awesome. You get to see like how many contracts traded hands, where the big volume was at on the options market. I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but so it's always this dumps at the end of every day. So at 4 p.m. every day, this dumps like all the options data. So whenever you're looking at it during the day, it's for the previous day. And so yeah, you can see like of all stocks, like fucking Oil Name had 71% calls to puts. So the put call ratio is low. That's good. So I really like to see like calls to puts like in the 80s plus to be like, okay, that's like bullish as fuck. Like so, yeah, like this. Okay, so I don't even know who the hell Hecla Mining is. I'm never gonna fucking trade this. It's $6. I don't want to deal. I don't trade options on $6 stocks. I mean, rarely. You can. Darren and I did it with TWI, but you have to be like really strategic about it. So in general, I won't mess with a $6 stock on options. But anyway, yeah, you can get an idea of how many contracts were traded right here. This column is all the volume of contracts, and so it looks like Friday was a bit light. And it's weird, to be honest. Like this is normally like clobbered with like names like Tesla, Apple. This is like, is this page 1? Like this can't be page 1. No, it's page 2. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, this will probably be like the top of the list is always the big names. The big movers, the high volatility, well-known names that everybody trades. So anyway, that's a great website to look at. So like I said, bar chart, options, most active, and then you can look at it for ETFs as well. Yeah, so see, here's page 1, and you got your Teslas, your Apples, your Neos, and yeah, so it's a great site for like options information. And that's kind of a quick lowdown. There's like tons of other shit I look at, but these are the top 4 or 5 that I look at virtually every day. And then obviously use my trading platform on E-Trade, and that's how I trade off charts intraday and stuff. So yeah, that's it.